Well, thank you everyone for attending. I'd like to thank Hannah for her presentation. My name is Tim Coulong. I've been moderating some of the sessions here, and just wanted to let folks know that if you do have any questions or answers, please type them into the questions box at the bottom of the screen there, and please press send. Otherwise, we don't see them. And then also for those of you that are in this presentation getting CEU and CCA credits, please sign out via the audience chat box. And so the first question we have here for Hannah was the plastic used black? Any study on white, black, or metallicized films?
Yeah, so that's a good question. On the plastic versus no plastic study, it was just the black LDPE plastic. We have not evaluated any other colors or types of plastic.
Even though it's not my talk, I will add that we did some plastic trial. We did some planting day trials this year in Watkinsville. We used black plastic for our earliest plantings. Once we hit mid-May, the black got too hot, and then we switched to white on black for our rest of our trials. All right, the next question is, why did dual cause so much damage pre-plant but not post-plant? How much time was between the pre-plant application and planting?
Yep, that's a great question. So the pre-plant application was made on a Thursday, and then we planted the following day. And so we believe that it caused so much more injury because the planting method that we used was the where it opens the soil, and some of the treated soil probably fell in and touched some of the roots, and it caused more injury. Whereas the post application went over the top, and dual is only effective to like new growth, and so over the top where it's not touching the roots would allow it to not cause as much injury.
Good deal. All right. See if you've got any more questions. We have a few minutes between this and the next talk, so feel free to ask away. That was from Ben. Thank you. Good deal.
Dr. Coulong, do you have any questions, or are you going to save them for my defense?
I'm going to save them for later. All right. If give it a little bit more for questions, and then if we don't have any here in the next little bit, we'll probably turn it over to tech support and end this session. Okay. Not getting any more questions, so again, I'd like to say thank you to Hannah for recording her presentation and conducting the research with Dr. Culpepper this summer. I think it'll have a lot of impact. Oh, here's another question. Are there any other weed management options being analyzed?
So I mentioned the plastic, and so with that we had the fumigant in early season, and then we planted into that plastic a little bit later, which does help with weed management. But so far just we have the plastic, the pre-emergence, and the post-emergence herbicides.
Great. Well, thank you, Savannah, for that question. And don't see any more popping up here. So I guess we can wrap up this particular presentation. The last Hemp session is next with kind of an update on research for the year. But with that, I'd just like to thank everybody again for attending the virtual conference. I know it's a little different this year than in other years, but I'd like to thank Hannah again, and I'll turn it over to tech support.
Thank you.